hi. God, I look so funny. Do I need this? But I need this, yeah. We're in Christmas season, so we have to look like, no, we're celebrating it. Sane.
Hello.
Hello.
Good to
Hello,
see
sir.
you.
Good to see you too. Good to see you too. Wow, it's amazing. It's
Yes,
amazing.
I made
Wow.
it.
Yeah, welcome on board, sir. Welcome on board, sir. Wow.
Thank you so
I
much.
believe I believe it's going to be a wonderful session today with you, sir.
Yes,
Okay, I think we
and
have a
Eden is
background
very excited.
cheerleader.
Eden, come and say hello to life. Come, say hello to life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
Say, say hello.
hello. Hi,
Hi.
hi, hi.
It's cooperating
Hello,
so far.
Eden. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Hello, to all who have joined. Thank you for joining, Olajigbe, John, Emmanuel. Wow, we have a lot of people joining. Wow, so we are still waiting. Do we still need to wait? Okay. Um,
Yeah. Uh, are we expecting more people?
yes, we are. We are expecting one person, but we can start, of course. We definitely can start.
All right.
So let's see if we can have more people join us, then we can begin immediately. Hello, hello, hi, thanks for joining, thanks for coming. And as you're joining, please let us know where you are joining us from. Okay, you can just drop what do you call it, the flag of where you're joining us. For me, I'm joining from China, and here we have on board our own very relationship coach, a mighty, a mighty one and wonderful one. And you can see my background. I mean, look, it's Christmas, right?
Yes, I can
Yeah,
see that Christmas is
we're
really serious
celebrating
over there.
Christmas. I mean, look at me. I'm well dressed. I'm ready for Christmas. Tomorrow is Christmas, so I'm very much ready. All right, so welcome on board. Welcome on board. Um, so we are waiting for one person, and I
Glad
don't
to
know
be
if
here.
so we join. Yeah. So today we have a lot, to talk about, and we have, I'm sure we have some people who might have some questions in their minds, in their hearts that they want to know. Like me, for instance. I have questions and I want to know. I mean, we are talking about love today, right? Talking about love today, and I
Yeah.
believe that we have a lot of things that I'm gonna like learn from you. So,
Well,
hello, hi,
I believe we have some coaches. We have some coaches also in the chat section. So we also be reading and be learning from one another.
indeed, of course, we need to learn. It's a gist day. Like, let's spill the tea. What do you have to share with us? Like, okay, so I think we can begin while we wait for others to join. Hi. Yeah, I
Dr.
bet
Bex in the
that
building.
Dr. Dr. Bet, Dr. Lizzie, where are you joining us from? You can tell us in the chat box. You can send what do you call it, a flag or the name of the country you're joining us from. So let's see. Um, Okay, so to begin, I would like to introduce, of course, I'm sure some of you might not know this face, but I want to introduce him, but I think I would rather give him the honor to introduce himself. So can you please introduce yourself to us?
All right. Hello, everyone. Even though most of the faces I can see are familiar faces, thank you for having me on this Instagram live. I'm still trying to get used to this environment. Yeah, but it's really interesting. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Victor Adeoye. All right. Alongside with my beautiful wife, I
Yeah.
serve as the founder of Love Umbrella Network. All right.
Okay.
I am a consultant, a strategy consultant, an engineer, a social innovator. All right. And I also serve as a pastor at Mosaic Christian Community. All right. Yes. And I'm a father. Yeah, to a beautiful, oh, sorry, to a handsome, smart, and intelligent 1 year old plus about 8 days or about 10 days old son. All right.
Wow,
Alongside
amazing.
that, there are other many things, but I'll save that for later. Yeah.
All right, okay. Thank you so much. I think that was the song you showed us while he was trying to let his voice be heard at the background. All right, so we have some questions I would like to you know, ask you. But before we start with that, we are aware, maybe some of us are aware, like me, I'm aware, of course, about the upcoming event, which is Love and Light, and it's under the network of Love Umbrella Network. So, would you want to tell us more about Love Umbrella Network? Just to give us some enlightenment of what it is, and also maybe chip in what is like what do you want us to know about Love and Light? What is it about?
Well, um, you have given me a big check to fill because there's a lot to talk about love and light. But in a nutshell, what we are doing is to help people understand what love is. All right. Love sometimes sounds like something ambiguous because it means different things to different people. All right. To a baby, love means to have to eat food. All right. And to be well taken care of. All right. In a love and dating relationship, love means to be satisfied in that sense. All right. So in different contexts, there are different expressions to it. All right. But our love in our own context begins with agape love. All right, which is the God kind of love. So it is our mission is threefold. All right. First of all, to build stronger families, right? Because we believe that that is where it all begins. If you see someone that's loving today, most likely they have been raised by loving parents, most likely not in all cases. All right. Then after that, to raise and equip love ambassadors. All right, we believe that the one of the greatest needs of our society today is not just great entrepreneurs, it's not just great leaders, but great love ambassadors. All right, people that they are really interested in seeing the progress of others. All right, irrespective of what they do, whether they are teachers or they're lecturers or they're engineers. All right, they can be love ambassadors. And the last part of it, of course, is to spread love around the world. All right, which is through practical, innovative, and all that. So we have programs around this. We have products around this. So in a nutshell, that's what Love Umbrella is. And about Love and Light, right?
Yes, please. Can you let us
All right.
know?
So Love and Light is, yes, Love and Light is one of our annual events, which takes place twice in the year. One at the end of the year, which is December, and the other one in the middle of the year, which is around June, July. All right. And the goal of Love and Light is to awaken people to the principles of love. All right. To the power of love, so that they can enjoy the benefits of love. All right. I know it sounds like I'm trying to form rhymes, but no. All right.
Well, that
Let's say,
rhymed
for
well.
instance, it rhymes,
That's
right?
rhymed well.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
felt it. I
Yeah.
felt it.
Yeah. All right. So I'll
Right.
just end it there. I believe as we are continuing the conversation, probably there will be more to that people will get to see about that people will get to hear about Love and Light.
All right. All right. So thank you so much. A lot of people actually, whenever they hear about love,
Yeah.
they kind of
Yeah.
shiver. Like even me sometimes, like what is this love thing? Like, we think, now by force to love, and if you
Now, by
love,
force, yes,
you have
you
to be
must love.
like for real. Like sometimes it can be so stressful. Like you be like, why do we have to like love someone, especially when someone doesn't like reciprocate, you know, the same love, the same commitment that you give to them. So which actually gives fear, into the hearts of people that, okay, why do I need to go into something that I want maybe like benefit from sometimes, or maybe like I'll have to like pay dearly for it just to, to keep it. And it scares people a lot, like away. So do you like, what do you have to say to this? Especially to me, I mean, I need also some advice about loving genuinely and
Well,
committed.
there's a lot to say about it. All right. One of the first thing I want to say is, I believe you are sitting on a chair and not a bed, right?
I'm sitting on
Do
a
you know
chair.
that you are sitting on a chair? I'm also sitting on a chair. All right. Do you know that
Okay.
chair was created to be sat on, right? And
Yes.
in sitting on that chair, it is fulfilling its purpose. So
Okay.
the
Yes,
same
it is.
thing, man was created for love. All right. And anything that man does outside the zone of love, it is outside purpose. All right. Now, the greatest benefit that a man is going to get is going to come when he starts seeing life from the perspective of love. And I just want to make it probably a little bit more practical, not just in the context of love, dating, and marriage and all that. Love has to do with creating good and seeking good. All right. So, and everybody wants good, right?
Yes, of
I mean,
course.
who doesn't want good?
Who know like
Even
better team?
criminals, even criminals, even criminals,
Yeah.
even the hard people, the corrupt people, the pollute people. I mean, the people that are into all those bad things, right? Even in the depth of their hardness, they still want to come back home to a place where they can rest, to someone they can trust. No matter how bad the person is, they still want a place where there's peace of mind. All right. And now this same person might not be giving others peace of mind. So I'm saying that everybody, no matter how much we deny love, there's still a part of us that still wants to be
That
loved.
one
So
said that would,
coming back to your question, that why do people get to that place? It is bad experiences. All right. It is bad experiences. And this again brings me to the place of the family. All right. Because many times people don't grow up to know what is good by default. They grow up to be shown what is good. All right. So the first exposure and the first definition of love that anybody gets, it comes from their primary caregivers. All right. So their primary caregivers, maybe their dad or their mom, is the very first picture of love that they have. So now, if those people do a great job, all right, they raise someone that understands love, all right, and is secured, and a whole lot of other things I don't want to get into now. But if they do a bad job, it creates insecurity in that person. That person hates love, and at the end of the day, the very things that he is running away from, it becomes a version of that thing. All right. So I say that I will just wrap it up by saying that everybody is created for love. All right. And biblically, because I'm Bible believing, God is love and God made us. If God is love and He made us in His image and His love, so He made us in the image of love. So there's a part of us that is yearning for love. All right. And if that part is not expressed, it will be in pain. And only love can heal it. So let me
Just
just
like the
end it there.
no, wait, we're actually enjoying the gist because I'm enjoying it, and I actually want to hear more. Because actually, when you were saying that, like using the chair, listen, for example, I'm like, okay, what about the kind of chair that was made for a certain size of person, but someone of a bigger size sits on that chair? Does it mean that the chair has failed to fulfill its purpose?
Hmm. Now you are asking a
Like
very
the
very
chair that kind
important.
of like
Yeah.
breaks while the
Yes, I
person
understand
sits
what
on
you're
it.
saying. Yeah, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Which leads us to another concept in love. All right, that is called loving people at their level.
Hmm.
All right. I love to use. Unfortunately, I don't have a cup here. All right. I love to use love as a container. Okay, so since we are both Nigerians, right? We know big Coca-Cola and small Coca-Cola, right?
Yes, we
All
do.
right. So humans can be related to that. All right. And we have different capacities. All right. So the person that has a small Coca-Cola capacity, if you try to put too much into them, they might not be able to take it. But that doesn't mean they can't love. That doesn't mean they can't give love. But there's a limit to what they can go. So for those people, what is good for them is to just find someone within their level that can communicate that level. All right.
Yes.
All right. My babe has given me a cup. All right. Thanks, babe. So I have a cup here. Let me just improvise with something else.
That
All
cup
right.
was
So
needed.
you see this. You see this. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Now we are in a complementing capacity. That's why she could even understand, the analogy that is in my mind, and was able to, yeah.
Love
So
is sweet
we are
too.
a perfect blend. God created that for me. I've created this back. All right.
God, when we my own come.
Don't worry. God has done it. You just need to open your eyes and see.
Okay, I bet make this eye open well.
Yeah. All right. So, but the point I was trying to make is that people have different capacities. All right. But when you take someone that doesn't have your capacity and you are trying to force yourself on that person or trying to make the relationship work, it may crush you. Why? Because you don't have the capacity to carry the load of that person. So this
Whoa,
capacity
like
has to do with
when
what the person can
wow,
take.
wow,
You
I
understand?
felt
So
that.
many people have been hurt by love, not because they married the wrong person necessarily. Because who you call the wrong person would have been a good person for another person. You understand? So when you meet someone, what you want to ask yourself is, do I have the capacity for this person? All right. Can I carry the load of this person? Because there's someone that can carry that person's load. The question is, are you the one? Is your capacity? Can you?
Now
So
your load.
if I start emptying what is inside this thing, inside here, a time comes where it will start pouring away. That's how. So at that point of pouring away, that's where people cannot take it anymore. But this person is not meaning to be bad, right? It's just that they have different capacities. All right. So coming back to that question, what's the question again? I hope I didn't answer your wrong question.
No, you didn't. You just like I think you actually gave me this like a straight answer because just like the way you answered, that was what actually so we have so before we proceed, we have one very person that we've been expecting and is right here and would like to invite him. So sorry, I'm coming. I'm trying to okay, here it is. Hello. Is he on board already?
I think it's coming on board.
Okay. All right. So, there was someone that actually told me when you said something about that part that you said the person can actually be good. The person is good, but the person is not just yours.
Yes.
Someone actually said something like that to me before. Like this person, like you guys are together and having those kind of issues, doesn't mean that the person is bad. The person is good, though, but the person is not just your own. The person can be good, but you guys don't just like, how do they say that word? Please burn me that English. There's no compatibility. Yes, that
Yes, yes,
compatibility
yes,
is
yes.
not there.
You're not compatible.
So even no matter how much you love someone, you won't go crazy. Okay,
True.
if the person is not compatible with you, it would not work. It cannot work.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he has joined yet. I tried to. He's unable to join. I don't know what's going on. Okay, someone's okay, yeah, and that person went to like join us. He said, "Person can be good, but not right for you." Wow, someone can be good,
Yes, that is
but not
it.
right for you.
That
Yeah,
is it.
and okay, so let me quickly go through our previous comments because we've had some comment that
How
I haven't read
come I
yet.
can't see any comments here?
I don't know, but
Are you
I can
hiding the
see that.
comments?
I'm not, so
Hope
my
it's not.
hands are
Hope it's
up.
not AI.
My hands are up. I'm innocent. Yeah, so Mr. Olabode Dixon said, anything man does out of love is out of purpose. Wow.
Hmm.
Wow. Pour water, pour water. Wow, that is hot. Anything that man does out of love, because we were created out of love. Let's make man in our own image. Why would we want to make someone in your image if you don't love the person you want to like make? Because you love this person, and because you would love what you're going to create. So it's been done out of love. Jesus Christ died for us out of love. You know? So,
Yeah.
so everything you will do out of love is out of purpose. Yeah, and Dr. Joy Blessing, I believe she's a doctor now, said, first picture of love comes from the primary giver. That is so amazing. John 3:16. I believe that's the same, right? I can see.
Speaking about that, I think it's a very big responsibility for parents, and being a parent myself. So, I pray it like, because everybody also have a language by which they understand love, and everybody is different. Every child is different, right?
Yeah.
The way you
Oh,
treat one child
finally.
is
Thank
different.
God.
Oh, is here.
Yay! Well, we waited and waited. We don't sweat.
Hello, sir. You're welcome.
Welcome.
Let's get this. Apologies for joining late.
It's
I
okay.
had to sort out some
It's
things.
okay. It's fine.
I've been listening to
Nice
the
to
conversation.
Hi.
It's
have you
actually
here.
very, very insightful. Like, it just felt as if I should not join. I should just stay back and be listening.
I hope it not
Yes.
break your phone while waiting. I hope it didn't break your phone out of frustration that when you're unable
No,
to join early.
no, my laptop was actually good, but I think I was out of limits for my consumption of Instagram per day. So it just went
Oh,
off. So I had to
oh,
sign in back. Yeah, that's why.
oh.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Thanks for coming on board. Thank you.
Welcome,
So I believe you've been
welcome once
following the
again, sir.
gist.
Good to have you.
Welcome.
Good to have you on board.
Thank you.
Yeah. So do you have anything to say so far on what we've been, gisting? I'm sure you were the one who said this thing, right? The
Yes,
last comment that I read.
exactly.
But
So do you
that
have
comment is
anything?
actually powerful. That comment can be expanded into a book. It's very, very
One
powerful.
more.
Very powerful comment. But I
Daily
think
not
our
I
guess.
audience
tell you,
would like to meet our new guest.
Oh, sorry. Hi, is an Excellency Obi. Welcome on board. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Apologies. Hi, Folashade. Oh, Alpha, longest time. Shola. Okay, I mean Folashade, of course. That's my very own classmate from high school. Thanks for joining, and to all those who have joined so far, thank you all for joining. All right, so I'll leave it to Mr. Bayo. Yes, to introduce himself first. So please introduce yourself. Who are you?
okay.
Where are you from?
You mentioned so what is there to say? Well, I'm Adebayo. So what else? Um, I stay in Nigeria from Nigeria. and then I'm a businessman, an entrepreneur.
Ooh,
So
man.
that's what we do.
Oh,
Those are people saving the
Sarah.
world.
Is there anything else that I need to say? Nothing else to say now. Is there anything else?
Okay, okay. We are okay with that. So,
Okay.
so we actually started with talking about um our Dr. Victor here is the convener of LUN, that's Love Umbrella Network, and we have an event which is coming up on the 27th of December, which is this Friday. So, but we need to hear gist, we like to be the VVIP, to know waiting go sub that day before this day, just like
Yes.
learn before that day,
So
so that day we can now go and sit down. Well, wait now, come here, now just the conclusion, and the things where I never too pack well. I'm not really packed well. So he's the convener of LUN, and he's having an event very soon. And we've talked about fear in love, why people kind of try to avoid loving or run away from it, and who is compatible? Like, what is this compatibility? What makes you think that this person can be compatible with you? To say that, okay, I think that I was talking about, if you're chair, if you are plus size and you sit down on a chair that is meant for babies, you break the chair. Does not mean that the chair was not meant to serve a purpose. Of course, it was meant to serve a purpose,
Yeah.
but you're not the right person for that chair. Hello, Noel. Thanks for joining this live. All right. So, do you have anything that you would like to share with us concerning that?
Okay. So I just hope my network is fine. You cannot hear my. I think
Of course, we can hear.
there are few reasons why people are actually scared or avoid love and put down on love. I think one of the reasons is because we have betrayal. You get,
Hmm.
they are scared, not even love, want to face their fears. And when it comes to love, he said love casts out fear. Yeah, perfect love. When it comes to love is taking the step of faith. Yeah. So don't love God because you be because you have faith in God. That's
Hmm.
you believe that God exists. You believe that, okay, yes, this is God. So that's why, okay, I decided to love God. God loves us because He believes in us. Even when He said, while we are yet sinners, Christ died for us. So
Hmm.
if God didn't believe, okay, I believe him, I believe this person can do it. Even showing signs as at now, the
Hmm.
person can still do it. So I think that's one major attribute of love. As I said, love casting out fear. Yeah, so a lot of people are scared because betrayal and then disappointment. Let me put it this way: if the person has experienced betrayal before, disappointment before, because
Hmm.
maybe from your childhood you've known that, okay, love, you give everything, you give all, you give yourself, and you experience betrayal. Your betrayal at a particular is more difficult for you. In fact, if somebody genuinely the next time, in fact, it's very hard for you to see that this person is genuine, because your mindset is not framed in a way that you will start to think that nobody is sincere. A lot of in that cage now, because based on what they've experienced in the past, based on what they've seen, and also based on what the other, sometimes it's very good to guide our heart. What we see, what we hear from people also shapes our mindset, also shapes how we think about things like this. This consuming on social media. There's this page that people always talk about. In the page once a long time ago, but people always, I don't think I will mention the name, but on that page they always talking bad marriages, talk about um marriages that are failing, love stories and things like that. Kind of page, and you're consuming something like that, you unconsciously subconsciously to you, your mindset is shaped in a way that you feel like, okay, does this thing really, does it worth it? Do we have sincere people? So even when you miss out on them, a lot of people even miss out on God's best because of it. So we need to get to a stage where love is faith. You need to, when you love, you cast out fear. When you love, you know that, okay, yes, I've decided to, I want to love this person, regardless of whatever will come. It's a step of faith. They used to say faith. So if your fear is more than a step of, you can't even enter God's best. You always miss out on God's best for you. You will always miss out on God's best, even in that area of love when it comes to love. So I think that's just all I have to say for now. So I don't keep talking and talking and talking.
It's allowed.
That's powerful. That's profound.
All right. Thank you so much. Dr. Victor, do you have anything that you want to like add? Because you actually made one point, I think, from the Bible that says that love cast away all fears, right?
Perfect
Yes.
love casts out fear.
A perfect love cast away all fears. So this scripture, like, can you like maybe like enlighten us more, emphasize more, or maybe like elaborate on what it might want to, the message is trying to like pass to people?
that scripture is actually pregnant, and Mr. Bayo has touched a very deep point. All right, I would like to start by saying that almost everyone has one form of fear or the other. Right, almost everyone has one form of fear of the other, and one thing that heals us, that cures that fear, all right, is not just faith. All right, because if you look at that verse, it didn't say that perfect faith cast out fear. So if a man has fear, if he's asking God for something, what he will ask God for is faith, not love. Right? I mean, if you know you are scared of doing something, and God asks you for a prayer point, what are you going to ask God? Is it not faith? You ask God, I need faith for this thing. But that's not what is there. It's a perfect love. All right. And I will equate that to the fear of, let's say, pregnancy, for instance. You know, women, sometimes when they are pregnant, they complain about pregnancy. They complain about the delivery. Because for some, that pain they experience at that time, they say there's nothing that is close to it. But you see some people, 2 months after they delivered and they are complaining, they will say they want to go back. They want to have another child again. One of them is laughing.
Others.
The way you are laughing, you are guilty. Now,
wait, relax. Okay, you guys should relax. Okay, I'm still going there.
Say you are guilty or not. For us guys, you can't understand it.
Okay.
Right. So, but the point there is that what is attracting them is bigger than what they are scared of. That is not faith that makes them want to get pregnant. It's love.
No. Yeah.
So I will use another analogy of Easter. I saw one quote somewhere. They said, what kept Jesus to the cross were not the nails. It was love. All right. So there are different levels of love, but a level of love is so strong enough that it wipes away the fear. So, and for any form of fear that a man goes through, there's a dimension of love that is required to wipe it out. Okay, so then going to the other part, which I will just end there. It says perfect love. So for us to have perfect love, that means there must be imperfect love.
Yeah, what an opposite.
And we all know that as long as we are humans, that level of perfection is going to be work in progress. The Bible says in Ephesians, I think 4, it says that until we get to the full measure of maturity in the knowledge of God, or to the maturity of Christ, all right? In other words, we will keep growing until we get to the end. So, 1 Corinthians 13 says that we know in part, all right? In other words, in this flesh, we can't attain that place where you say that you are 100% perfectly walking in love. So, today you may be good, but God may show you something and tell you that what you call good is not good enough. And the reason why there is fear, why every one of us, we still have one level of fear or the other. Even the greatest, I remember some time ago, I was in a taxi. And the taxi man was just in Nigeria. I was coming from, I think in Akure precisely. The taxi man was just driving. And it was 3 of us at the back with one old man. Why? If the way the driver was driving, you expect that it's the young people that will be concerned that they are still young, they still have life to live. But it was the old man that was, family, stop it. You want to kill me. Why are you driving
Old man never ready to die.
All right, but I say that to say that the fear, one of the most common forms of fear that is almost the same across all nationalities, all race, all religion, all culture. Almost everyone, maybe not everyone, but almost everyone has it, is the fear of death. Right? All right. And there's a dimension of love, all right, which is the perfect love. It is like in layers. All right, there's a layer that God will just remove, and you see more. You see your weaknesses, you see your limitations. All right, and then having seen that, there will be the desire, the drive to love more, and that desire is what eliminates that fear. That's what took Jesus to the cross. That's what causes us to do the things that we think is impossible to do, and is applicable across all spheres of human endeavors, whether it is in marriage or it is in business. All right, or whatever it is, it's applicable.
Yeah, so I just remember some. Now they're talking about it. I remember even in the Bible when they say, "Husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church and gave himself." And gave himself. So when you mention death, you just specify that.
Love is stronger than death. That's it.
So it's just I used to my dad asked the question one time. I was asking my mom a long time ago, years ago, we have one devotion. I can't remember the title of it today. So now asked the question. He asked my mom, he said, do you love me to the point where you can live down your life? That was a very difficult question he asked my mom. I know he also asked himself, and it was like, being the husband, the instruction was given to me that you should love your wife as Christ loved the church and give yourself for it. So, and then he asked himself, and he said, for me now, it was saying that God has helped me to a point where I can live my life for you. If need be to be. So when you mentioned that when you mentioned that love was what took Christ to the cross and made him die. I just remember that part in the Bible. And that's why a lot of time when they're arguing this argument, they're talking about love, submission. They're talking about the argument is always submission. When they're talking about submission. And people don't even understand that submission is even the easiest thing out of the 2 instructions. The most difficult instruction is love. Because now when we're talking about perfect love, I think perfect love has to do with to say love is perfect, it needs to have all attributes stated in there's this I've forgotten, oh my god, how will I forget this part in the Bible? When we're talking about love is patient, love is kind, love is long suffering, it doesn't take account wrongdoings. I think for us to attain perfect love, we must have all these attributes. And a lot of times we just read this Bible passage. I was talking to a friend of mine in the UK and we're talking about this part. I was like, sometimes we just read this thing. We need to go and I have to go back to that Bible and read it again. But if you read it and you understand, you know that it's a serious work. In fact, they even say it's long suffering. You know, when they say the word long suffering, you know when we used to suffer for long. This
Mm.
person keeps doing something. For instance, this person keeps doing something, keeps doing something, keeps doing something, or you still love the person regardless. That's the way Christ loves us. It's a very difficult thing. So, and I think that's what perfect love has to be. Imagine somebody just the person is keep vexing you. You will do something for the person. The person will still see it as the wrong way. Just imagine before God Christ saved us, before we accepted the love Christ gave us. You know how many times we've done plenty things. In fact, thank God is not mad because normally you have shown God shaggy.
Mm.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
profound. That's powerful.
Very, very
Are you guys, are you
profound.
guys hear me?
Yes, yes. Okay, you're back now. Yes.
Okay. So I said we human beings we have shown God shaggy. Shaggy Pro Max. And the secret no, it's true.
No, it's not
Because
shaking.
when what we did with Christ, or the things we kept waiting for, that's why the Father has shown us this love. If we do it to somebody else, it's shaking full max, sincerely. But and something is that we should love as no, this is even particular to men. Let me now isolate men now and talk. No, I used to think about it. Only God can actually help you to attain that perfect love. You can't do it outside
Hmm.
Christ. You cannot.
Very, very
To attain that
correct.
perfect
Very
That's
correct.
why that's why once your relationship is outside God, it's
Hmm.
very difficult to do to attain that level of love. It's very because it's your relationship with Christ that will help you, that will reflect in your relationship to other people, that reflects in your relationship to your
What I
spouse.
actually even believe, what I even believe is that perfect love is is a journey. It's not a destination.
It's a journey,
It's
yes.
not like
It's a
somebody can
journey,
say he
yes.
has the certificate
Hmm.
of perfect love. Oh my, this is
The
perfect
perfect
love.
love. No.
It's
Because if you say you are perfect love, it means that you have passed all your tests. Well, how about the test of today? Do
Mm,
you know what can come tomorrow
Wow.
that will be difficult, that will
exactly.
make you fear?
It's
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
like just like our bro Bayo made mention of say we they give God shake say they show God shake and say love us. He say that God himself said no say na journey. It goes still like still has like continue. So if God can still be receiving all the shaking, who are
Yeah.
we?
Yes.
I
No,
mean, and I think you also made mention of love is greater than fear, right? And I
Yeah.
was thinking of one video I was like watching. Is it that? Oh no, you made mention of. Is it the one that said that love is greater than death? That everyone is afraid of dying, right? Yeah, everyone is afraid of death. Then
I didn't say
and I
everyone. I
remember
said almost everyone. There are
almost everyone.
exceptions.
Okay, almost
ah,
everyone. Okay, almost everyone.
there are some people that are not afraid of death again. No. They are past that level.
I, I'm a researcher, so I don't have data to say everyone.
They are really
Okay, so it's
past that.
almost everyone. So I remember this kid where I think it was one babalawo that was scared of dying. You where you won't keep person, you can't reach your own. So you're gonna say Jesus Christ. You said they fear death, but you won't keep person. Of course, people from so far are so scared of death. Yeah. So in the light of that is thing, right? So do you think the way people show love to others, like, do you think it's related to their background or it's inbuilt personally? Because some people they'll be like, okay, let's say for instance, like home training. People like get home training, you don't get home training. Some people are well trained. Let me tell the truth. Even amongst pastors' children, let's say out. Let's in fact I think we are more pastors' children here. Okay, let's say out. Let us say the truth. Even among pastors' children, we have well trained children, but yeah, they'll still go outside to do what they want to do. So now, are we going to say that it's the background, or it is something that they? Because some like maybe it's how they were brought up, but some were brought up well, and yet they go against what they have been taught. So, what do you think might actually be the cause? And you can also like maybe enlighten us more on how the background like affects people and makes them have that fear to love genuinely or even to be committed, fully into relationship. I mean, this Gen Z world there, where we did like, na go help us. Things are happening for real. Things are happening, and we really need to open people's eyes and let them understand some things. So, what do you guys have to like say about this? Because I really want to learn. I really want to know something.
So my Oga go first.
Mr. Bayo, you want to go first?
No,
You guys do rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Eh?
I said, let me learn from you. You can go first.
Oh, okay. Well, I've learned a lot from you, so don't be surprised if I'm using your example. All right. So what I would say is that everybody is running under programs, right? We have all the programmed. The way we talk, the way you smile, the way you cook, the way you treat people, they are just softwares. All right. So the question is, who installed the software? All right. Many times, we don't even know the people that install the software. Some people are dancing now. The dance is an accumulation of the past 20 years, people that have influenced them. All right. And just like I was saying earlier, the very first picture of love that anybody is supposed to have is from the parents. All right. The father and the mother. And let me just take a digression since we're in the period of Christmas. I believe that the choice of the mother and the father of Jesus was carefully planned by God. Carefully. As in carefully planned by God. Because the personality of Joseph and the personality of Mary, if it had been dysfunctional, it could have affected the raising up of Jesus. All right. Why do I say that? Look at Joseph, for instance. How many Gen Z or how many people in our generation will the girlfriend come and tell him that I don't get belay, sorry, I am pregnant, and the Holy Spirit that put up. Let's be real now.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
If I
Gen Z will take that
in this social media one way, go everybody go turn.
Funny enough,
they will drag him on
Joseph,
Twitter.
I'm telling you. Even Joseph, he took the angel to appear to him in the dream.
So for the angel to have been, because the Bible says that, see what the Bible says. It says, for he being a just man, he did not want to embarrass him, make a public shame of him, make a public shame of Mary. And while he was thinking, so he was hot, but he was thinking about the best way to deal with this thing, not to embarrass, and that is one of it. Love, no matter how hot love is, does not try to hurt the other person. And that is why the Bible says that God is not interested in the death of a sinner, of a wicked person. God, as wicked as the person is, the version of God that is love is not interested in. So, but coming back to that, and looking at Mary too. So, I just said all that just to say that even the decision of who to fast, and that's why God had to wait for a long time. The Bible says at the fullness of time. In other words, there has to be a virgin, not just any virgin, but a virgin that understand the language of love to parent, to mother Jesus. And there has to be a man, not just any man, but a just man that can also be the father of Jesus. So coming back to that, does our background, I would say yes. But what our background gives us is similar to the parable of the talents. One was given 10 talents, one was given one was given 5 talents, one was given 2 talents, one was given 1 talent. Our background might have equipped us to do well. But at the end of the day, we don't have any excuse whether our background equips us, because the Bible says that he gives to everyone according to his capacity. So I will say that even the person that the parents never showed him love, they have programmed him or her to naturally have bitterness. they are programmed, he or her, to naturally have anger. So these people, they can face life with anger. But what if I now tell you that God is not surprised by the mistake of man, such that the violence and the inability of the parent to show her love might not have been the design of God, but it is not outside the solution of God. So what such a person needs is to understand that the depth of that brokenness has a solution. And let me end with this. When God is done with such a person, all right, first of all, God connects them to relationships that can help them heal. But they have to give God a chance. But unfortunately, when people get to that level, they now partner with the devil to block people that can help them. All right, because when God wants to help a person, he brings people into his life. When the devil wants to destroy a person, he also brings people into their life.
Yeah.
Right.
Copy. Definitely copycat too.
Yeah. So they've been able to receive that and receiving their healing. But at the end of the day, I will quote 1 Corinthians 2 that says that if the prince of this world had known, they would not have crucified the King of Glory. At the end of the day, when God is done with this person, God will bring a purpose out of that pain, that even if the devil and the people that maltreated them had known, they will not have maltreated them, because the glory of the later will now be more than the former. That is the wisdom of God. So I say that, and to wrap it up, I say that to say that our parents might do a good job. They go a long way in determining what we start with. It's like an investment, how it goes. And that goes a very, very long way. The people does not have to struggle again. It's just like the son of, I don't want to mention him, but the son of the richest man in Nigeria or richest man in the world, and the son of the maybe the brokest person. All right, the son of the, he doesn't have to do much work to be the world richest, right? But we know that the 100 most richest people in the world, they are not necessarily coming from rich parents, right? So
Yes,
what we got from our parents is like or from the primary caregivers or from the park, is like a starting capital. All right, please let me end it there and allow Mr. Bayo to
wow, like this is really, really good. This is really hot. So, yeah, continue.
You said it.
Continue, please.
I'm just going to just put in this. You asked if I'm just going to add to what you have said. Let me put it that way. How you see love? I've said this in earlier. There are a lot of things that determine it. We have your family background, very important. Because if you're somebody that you saw your parents love each other, that's what your mind is programmed to. I think that you start from there. Everything you do in life, your actions in life, is powered by your mindset. So and your mindset is built. There are different things that form your mindset. You have your family background. You have your past experiences. We have your environment, where you're going, where you grew up, the school you attended, the kind of friends you had. So these are the things that form your mindset, and your mindset form your actions. So if you're somebody that naturally you saw your parents love each other, your father was a man of one wife. You know what I'm saying? So you're naturally programmed to think that, okay, yes, this is the right thing to do. That I can tell you that there are some people now, if you talk to them, they don't believe that a man can be with one woman all his life. I'm telling you. No,
I think I need us to elaborate on that thing, because for real, and thank God there are two men sitting right in front of me here. So do you agree or not? Because people are always.
I'll still come the air. Don't worry, I'll still come.
Okay. Don't let me jump yet.
So that don't believe that a man can be with a woman. And a lot of times, I found out that there's no point trying to argue with this. A lot of when I hear people say something, I just think, okay, why are you coming up with this conclusion? And a lot of times when you hear them talk, you be like, okay, I think it's because of where the family this person is coming from. Okay. So a lot of people, somebody that you saw your father always beat your mother, you will think it's normal to beat a woman. You will think if you don't beat a woman will not have sex. You know what I'm saying? So it shapes a lot in your family because they are the first point of contact, as I said. They are your first point of contact. And they are the ones that are with you in your formative years. So
Yes.
it's very important. And then
True.
that's why then also we also have your colleagues, school you environment you're going, you grow up in. That means a lot of us, for us to be able to progress now, we need to change where we stay. We need to move out from from where we are living. Because a lot of people need their mindset to be what? To be reformed. To be reformed. The Bible says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Yes.
Even Bible knows. That's why. So all these things are the ones that form our mindset about love. Your family is very important. Your friends, the friends you catch when you're growing up is very important. The place you live is very important. So a lot of us need to move out. And then also what you are exposed to. Now, I mentioned this in earlier. What you are exposed to. When I say study the word daily, meditate. That's the one thing you can expose yourself to that can change your mind is the Bible. It's the Bible. A lot of believers don't know this. I can tell you that the time it is, I saw a video online, I can't remember what it said. It was a research. It was even this one I saw it. It was a research they did. They found out that people who stay with their Bible and study their Bible, they found out that I think their anger issue reduced by 32%. Their there was other negative stuff that reduced. I think they studied the spikes and everything like that. So that's why Bible knows what they do. That's why sometimes you need to, once you already know that what this is not supposed to be. This is what we need to expose ourselves to the right things. Be with the right people. But I think my network is.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, that is really, really amazing. I think we have a question in the group. Oh, we have some questions, okay? So
But
someone asked,
I'm not seeing any
how
chat. Oh, is it me that?
wait, bro, Bayo, can you see chat?
I'm not in any chat though.
Okay. So it means I'm a VIP. All right, let me do
maybe
this reading.
you are Instagram pro user. All right.
All right, so there is a question in the group chat which says, how do you identify fake love?
Fake
That's
love.
often manipulative. Okay, that's often manipulative, and you can't tell the difference until you're out. And how can you identify true love? So the question, let me put them together, okay? It says, how can you identify fake love that's often manipulative and you can't tell the difference until you are out? And how can you not identify true love? This question had.
So
Hey, Papa Debby is on live. Oh my God, my dad.
Hey.
Hi, Dad.
Hello. Daddy, greet you, sir.
Mommy. Hello. How are you? Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. Thanks for supporting us. I love you. I love you.
In Nigeria now.
Big love.
Daddy. We celebrate you, sir.
Big love, Dad. I love you so much. All right, so we have 2 more questions to go. So let's just, don't worry, there's still time. This just cannot just end yet. Cannot end yet. Let's continue. Yeah, please.
All right. So he said, how can you identify fake love? Abi, and how can you identify real love? Let me tell you the best way. Now you're talking love now. Love, Christ-like love. Abi, Christ-like love. So I will tell you number one thing, and it's not cheap to anything. For you to identify fake love and real love, you need to be close to the person that founded the love. You need to be close to Christ. Because it's only one that can help you to discern. You must stay close to your Bible. It says, by their fruit you shall know them. So that's is in the Bible. So you yourself, you need to have a relationship with God. You must your work study life, your prayer life. And I'll tell you that your prayer life, if you pray well, it will be very, very easy for you to discern when something is wrong or something